that, 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 that. Do that, 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 that. Yep. So that is working. That. Okay. Okay. All right. Watching from work. I'm a work watcher. I'm a work watcher. All right. So we have the Zoom link there. And before we get started, with the what I want to do here, I wanted to come here and do some clarification. What's up to who we got here? We got Deborah in the Discord. Deborah, you're welcome to go to Zoom. We got Kim in the Discord. Kim, you're welcome to go to Zoom. Marco in the Discord. Marco, you're welcome to go to Zoom. We got Shani in the Discord. You're welcome to go to Zoom. Got Trader Mo in the Discord. You're welcome to go to Zoom. We got Yolanda in Zoom. We got Jim in Zoom. We got Michelle in Zoom. And we got Kashaya in Zoom. Right. Welcome, everybody. You're far too kind for pulling up. Now, the reason why I pulled up today was not only to, try to finish up what we started yesterday. We got first Sunday Q&A tonight with everybody at 7. So not only did I was like, hey, I ain't doing nothing. I'm just chilling. I might as well go ahead and finish up what I started yesterday. Can't remember where I left off, but I was like, hey, we might as well finish off doing our pop-up chart prep session. But I also wanted to just do a clarification meeting. We're gonna have a clarification meeting. So for everybody's clarification and understanding, starting on as of March the 1st, right? Discord and YouTube are two separate things, two separate entities, right? Prior to March the 1st, the Discord was something I created a server just for the people who was monthly members of the YouTube channel, meaning you all that was paying monthly, y'all was contributing monthly to the YouTube channel by the monthly memberships, right? So the Discord was something that I created just to be able to be in touch with y'all, right? So whenever we had stuff in the Discord, right, I would record it to the member section. And because you were paying a monthly fee in YouTube to get access to those membership tiers, right, you could watch the replays. You can have access to the video and you can watch the replays. You can watch it live. You can watch the replays because you was paying through YouTube to have access to that tier. All right. starting on March the 1st, the Discord was totally separate from YouTube, right? Because prior to March the 1st, you were not paying to be in the Discord, right? You weren't paying to be in the Discord. The Discord was just something that I was just doing, just as a thank you, if you will, to those that was, you know what I'm saying, supporting the channel financially month by month. Now the Discord is a paid Discord server. So when you're paying through WAP, you're paying to be in the Discord, right? And so, you know, when my wife was totally confused about it. So I want to make sure I explain it well, because in my mind it makes sense, right? Because she started to be like, well, Tim, you can't say you got a free Discord when people paying. I was like, it is a free Discord because they're not paying to be in the Discord. They're paying because they just want to support the channel. The Discord is just something that I created for those that wanted to support the channel, because they was paying before I created the Discord server. You know what I'm saying? They was paying before that, you know? So now you're paying to be in the Discord, right? Now we have people that was paying the monthly fees who never even used the Discord. They never even been in the Discord, not one day, right? Not one day. They never even been in the Discord, not one day. And to this day, they still pay the monthly membership fee through through YouTube. So for those individuals, right, I still will be having member only videos, right? And yesterday was one of those member only videos. Yes, I did it in the new server. Yes, I did it via Zoom, right? But the recording to YouTube was a member only recording, right? And if y'all remember when we started out, I was like, for those who just like to watch it on YouTube, I'm going to make it available so that you can watch it on YouTube while we're doing it live. For those who don't like to watch it on, Discord, and you like to put it up on YouTube on your big TV so you can look at it on your TV, right? I was like, I'm going to make it, I changed it so that you can watch it live, because you don't have access to that member only section no more, because you switched your payment process over to WAP to stay as part of the Discord, right? So for all those people that's been reaching out to me via direct message and in the chat, right? I saw somebody post something in the chat too. But for those that's been reaching out to me through DM, and that person that reached out in the chat saying, hey, I got this tier, I can't see the video. Hey, I got that tier, I can't see the video. I got yes, you have that tier in Discord. Discord has nothing to do with the YouTube, right? You got these tiers in Discord, right? That affords you different things in Discord, but it has nothing to do with what is going on in the YouTube world, right? And as everybody very well know, when it comes to pop-ups, Tim is not the recording type of the pop-ups. Everybody out, oh, Tim, I can't make this pop-up. Can you please record it? Can you please record it? Every time you be talking, you be dropping gems, but I just can't make it. I'm hanging out with my family right now. Please record it, Tim. Please record it. Y'all pick who I sound like. Who y'all think I sound like when I said that? So when it come to the pop-ups, right? Every blue moon, I might say, hey, I'm gonna record this pop-up. But the pop-ups is just that. It's pop-ups, right? It's pop-ups. When I pop up, if you can't make it, no harm, no foul. You know what I'm saying? Don't get FOMO. If you can't, you know what I'm saying, you can't make the pop-up, don't get FOMO. I'm gonna do another pop-up. You know what I'm saying? So I even went, I said, look, if y'all just want to record the pop-ups, this is the software I use to record my screen. Install it on your computer and record it, right? And you record it. I don't care if you record it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't that kind of person that's like, hey, yeah, don't record the stuff I'm doing. I don't care, record it. Right? Record it. Right? Only thing I ask that if you record it, you know what I'm saying, don't be sharing it with people that ain't like, don't just be putting it out there on algos in there. Be respectful of the other people who, you know what I'm saying, like they're paying their hard-earned money to have access to these pop-ups and the different tiers. So, you know, have respect for them and be like, hey, I'm not gonna go share this with, you know, somebody who ain't paying their hard-earned money for this right here. But I don't care if you record. All right, so everybody, we good. Everybody good on that. The Discord and YouTube are totally separate, right? The names may be the same. Gold may say, hey, I got gold. I should see that. Platinum, hey, I got platinum. I should see that. Diamond, there's no diamond in the YouTube. Diamond, I'm diamond. I'm above both of them. I should see that. Separate things now. Total separate things.
So how do we get access to the YouTube? I see that it says members only when I try to click on it. Like
You,
I'm a mentee. How do I get access to the YouTube?
you're going to have access to your YouTube videos. You don't have access to the YouTube videos that's slated for YouTube only. Like for like the pop-up that I did yesterday, and like this pop-up that I'm doing right now, right?
Correct.
For the YouTube people, the ones that don't never they never switched over to be a part of the new Discord server. They never use, a lot of them never use Discord at all, right? So to kill two birds with one stone, right? I said I'm gonna stream this pop up to YouTube, right? And that's gonna kill two birds with one stone. Boom. They got a member only piece of content that they can see, right? And then the Discord people got a pop-up session. So your video, just like how you got access to the videos when I shared like the well, I got the replay links already posted in there. So anything that's a scheduled or regular click share. All right. Anything that's a right here. So we have, for example, goal replay list, right? This right here, this playlist right here, anything that's say, pertaining to the gold tier inside the Discord, right? The replay will be inside this playlist, right? Anything that's pertaining to the platinum tier, right? It'll be inside this platinum playlist. Now, the reason why there's a platinum and a gold that's inside there is because in YouTube, I can just say gold and higher. And if you're in platinum, you can automatically see the video. But since YouTube and Discord aren't the same, I have to give you access to that playlist. You see what I'm saying? I have to say, this is the playlist where all the old gold stuff is. This is the playlist where all of the platinum stuff is. And any video that's created like from this day forward, or from March the 1st forward, you don't have to, if you're in platinum, you don't have to go back to this gold playlist unless you want to look at something that's prior to March the 1st. But anything after that, you just got to go to the platinum replay list because the videos are going to be in there. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with the mentee and above, right? The mentee went away, right? So this is how you get access to them old mentee videos, right? In this mentee tier right there, right? And then the diamond, that's the live chat, diamond replay, right? And then you see here, like in the diamond um replay here, right? You got the um different what's the names. Now the thing of it is when it comes to some of these videos that's in there, like well, that's this totally separate. Like this right here, that there is like that's the boot camp. So you got to have a special email and all that to see that. But you see, you got like the diamond tier, the mentee tier, and all that because the diamond tier is what used to be the mentee tier. So that's why you see the mentee tier playlist and then the diamond playlist, anything from March the 1st on, really a little bit before March the 1st. This is where you access all of the YouTube videos, you know what I'm saying, by going to this playlist. All right, going to this playlist to be able to um, see all of the videos that you're supposed to see. Now, like I said before, everything that I do is not going to be recorded. You know what I'm saying? Just like I say, and everybody already know, like when I be doing the pop-ups, I don't always record the pop-ups. As a matter of fact, I never used to record the pop-ups. And then I made the mistake of recording a pop-up for somebody one time, but then everybody was like, can you please record this pop-up? And that's when I was like, look, I'm not gonna be recording the pop-ups. If you want to record pop-up recorded, this is the software I use. You're welcome to record the screen if you want to go back and rewatch it. So that's how you access the YouTube videos inside the replay link, right? Inside the replay link. Okay. Now, yesterday, I just while we was on the live stream, I was like, you know what? I know some of y'all like to watch it on your TV. So I'm going to make this accessible right now while we're doing it so that you can look at it on your TV. But when we finish, this is only going to be for the YouTube members to be able to watch this replay. Okay. Right. Everybody understand? Everybody good now? Are there any questions? Anybody got any? I said I'm tired of giving. I said I'm tired of giving them 30%. I'm tired of giving them 30%. That's why I'm switching over to WAP. So anybody that want to participate in the be a part of the Discord, do it through WAP because I'm tired of giving YouTube 30%. But if you don't want to switch over, if you just want to stay, because people didn't start supporting the channel to be in the Discord. They just started supporting the channel because they just was, you know what I'm saying, they wanted to support me for what I was doing on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So that, and for those people who don't care nothing about the Discord and just want to keep doing it through YouTube, you know what I'm saying? I still got to provide something for them. You see what I'm saying? WAP is just where you pay. WAP is just where you pay. Everything still is Discord. Everything is still YouTube and Zoom, right? So with the new server, right? I'm doing like the live streams inside Zoom, right? I'm doing everything inside Zoom, but it's going to be connected to YouTube for the, you know what I'm saying? Because like if you don't want to watch it through Zoom, if you just want to watch through YouTube, because like I say, some people like to watch through YouTube and have it up on their TV, right? I don't even know if you can put Zoom up on your TV. I know you can do Zoom on your computer. I know you can do Zoom on your phone, but some people like to watch the YouTube through their TV. So yeah, so like when we do the tape reading, right? We're inside Zoom, but it's streaming directly into YouTube also. So you can either be in Zoom. Remember when you was like, hey man, I can't find my mic button because you was watching in YouTube. You weren't watching in Zoom, you was watching in YouTube. And I was like, if you come over here in Zoom, you can. Yeah, you went, yeah. Yeah, you went in, yeah, because you just went to the YouTube link inside Discord. You see what I'm saying? So if you like if we would have been in the voice chat like we are now, then you would have had a mic because right now you're in the Discord looking at it. Whereas the other one you was in YouTube looking at it, even though you got the link from Discord. All right. Well, yeah, we in Zoom right now. I'm doing it for the convenience of however you want to look at it. I'm doing it. You see what I'm saying? I'm doing it in Zoom. Like if you're looking at Zoom or YouTube, you're seeing the same thing. Discord is the only one where you only see the desktop. You see what I'm saying? Zoom and Zoom and YouTube, you see my face, you see the full me when I go to camera, you see the screen when I go to the screen, you see both on when you go to both on. Discord is just and see like the Discord, it allows you to talk. And the reason why I do everything through Zoom is because Zoom allow you to talk to me. See, when you're in YouTube, y'all can't talk to me. That's why I'm doing everything through Zoom in a new server. Because y'all can't talk to me inside YouTube. Whereas before I'd be like, jump on the Discord and unmute. You see what I'm saying? Because YouTube don't let you talk, but Zoom we can talk back and forth in real time, just like in Discord. That's why I switched over to the what's the name. You know what? I noticed I just seen Lil Hawk popped in here, right? Y'all remember the other day when I found out that Trader Mo was a female? I was like, you got to be kidding me. All this time, I've been calling Trader Mo bruh, dude. He been using all masculine pronouns, right? And I found and Trader Mo unmuted and spoke. I said, wait a minute, you are a female, right? So I saw that Lil Hawk signed up for something, right? And because I was like, who is it was either it said Lauren or Lorraine or something. I'm like, who is this using an OG link? First of all, I'm trying to figure out how you use that OG link on the first. Lil Hawk must have copied and pasted that somewhere else because on the first, that link had disappeared. And then Lil Hawk signed up using an OG link on the first. Lil Hawk just slipped through the back door. But but it said Lauren. It said Lauren. Yeah. Okay. It's oh okay. Cause I'm like it said I'm like all this time I could swore Lil Hawk was a dude. And it's yeah. Oh, I was like, man, you I know I ain't tripping. I know I ain't tripping. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cause I know I'm like, I saw it said Lauren or something. I said, wait a minute. I know Lil Hawk ain't a female. I said, boy, y'all ain't gonna be playing with me out here. Like not this, and I ain't saying nothing wrong being a female. It's just that I just with Trader Mo, I just assumed. I just assumed that it was a male, and I was never corrected because I said somebody else was a like a male or something like that, and they were like, no, I'm a female. And I was like, oh my bad. So when Trader Mo never corrected me, I just, hey man, y'all stop playing with me, man, y'all know me. Yeah, I got to answer. Okay. Yes, unless you just want to pay twice. Yeah. So with the so all right, again, the YouTube members, if you paying through the YouTube membership, right? That's that's a total separate thing than paying through WAP. So if you don't cancel the YouTube membership, they're gonna keep taking that and they're gonna keep sending it to me. That's why I was like, that's why all month I've been like, cancel your YouTube. I was like, if you want to be in the Discord, cancel your YouTube membership and sign up through WAP if you want to be in the Discord. But if you don't want to be in the Discord, you can keep paying through YouTube And you know what I'm saying? Like, cause like I say, people do it and they don't never be like, cause you know what I'm saying? Y'all know we had less people in the Discord than actual members inside the monthly inside the Spider game. We had, you know, it was less people in the Discord than actual paying members because they never used the Discord, you know. So for those people, I can't just abandon them people who, you know what I'm saying, because they just like I created the server because like, okay, off the strength of y'all showing love, I'm gonna do this extra part here just for y'all. So I can't like just like abandon them. You know what I'm saying? I can't just abandon them. So that's why I'm like, okay, you know, I'm gonna keep making member only videos that you can go back and watch. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep making member only content that you can go back and watch. And like I ain't trying to go record a whole video and upload it. So like if I decide to do a pop-up, you know what I'm saying? Okay, boom. I'll record this pop-up and put it over there for y'all, you know what I'm saying? Just because it was the server was created just so y'all can have access to me when I do these random pop-ups, when I do these, you know what I'm saying? This stuff like that. You can continue to like ask me questions and stuff like that right there. That's why I was like, that server ain't going nowhere. But the one that I'm just gonna be active in is this one here that we in now. You know what I'm saying? So, but I just want to do this here for the clarification because people are like, hey, I got access to this. Why can't I see that? I got access to that. Why can't I see that? You know what I'm saying? It's just that yesterday, that recording of that pop-up yesterday was just a member only thing for the people who don't affiliate with the Discord at all, but they still paying the monthly membership fee through Google. You know what I'm saying? And Google taking a 30% off the top. Right. No, because it's set in YouTube as member only. Like and the reason why I'm glad you said that. The reason why I had to create these channels over here where it say replay list like this right here, because now if you go to these videos, right now they don't say member only anymore. They all say, see, it's a playlist unlisted. They're all unlisted now. You see what I'm saying? And anything that's unlisted, you can't see it unless you have the link, right? Anything that says private, you can't see it unless your YouTube email is attached to that private video. Anything that say member only, you can't see it unless you're paying a certain tier to be able to see that video. You see what I'm saying? So when you was paying through YouTube, all I had to do was come in here and click it. Like if I let me go to your videos right here, right? So if I come in here and I go to this video right here from yesterday, right? All I had to do was come in here and click right there and say boot visible to such and such and higher. And anybody that was paying on, like if you paying on mentorship, if I click all silver, gold, or platinum or mentorship, you will be able to see it. But if you was paying silver and I come in here and only way you can see it is if I click all or silver or higher. If I click gold or higher, you couldn't see the video. If I click platinum, you couldn't see the video. Anything that's under your tier, right? You can't see it. But if you're at the lowest, you can see everything that's above your rating because this is the highest tier. This is the lowest tier. It's kind of like reversed when you look at it. But anything here, it can access anything that precedes it, right? It's like a tiered system. And then if I change it to unlisted, then anybody with the link will be able to see it. That's why yesterday when we was in the middle of it, I was like, you know, I'm gonna change this so y'all can look at it on your TV right now if you want to. And I clicked it to unlisted, so anybody that wanted to watch through YouTube on their TV, they could watch it on their TV. But then we got finished, I changed it back to member only. You know what I'm saying? So that so that the people who like doing through just like right now, somebody look, they I don't know if they still there, but they was looking at it through YouTube right now. Somebody who's still paying through YouTube, you know what I'm saying, they was looking at what I'm talking about right now through YouTube, right? And if I go in there, if I go in there to that video, if I go in there to that video right now, okay, boom, come in here now. If I change this to unlisted here, boom, put it on unlisted. If I, yes, unlisted, done, save, right? And then I copy this link right here. I copy this link here and I put that link over here. Oh yeah, I stay popped up. Boom. I put that link there. Right. Now, any one of y'all that click on that will be able to go in there and watch it from YouTube right now. Right. But when this is over, you know what I'm saying? I'll switch it. I'm gonna switch it back to um member only. Then you won't be able to see it again. You see what I'm saying? No, for you won't be able to see the replay up to date because I'm not recording it for the Discord. But any other video that we're doing, like if it's a like if it's what which tier you're on WAP. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at it now. Black Spider. Okay, yeah, platinum. So tonight when we do our Q&A, right? When we do our Q&A tonight, you would just go to your platinum playlist, right? Platinum replay playlist, right? You don't have to search through the gold. You don't have to search through and you know what I'm saying? You ain't got all you do is just go to your current tier playlist, right? When you go to your current tier playlist, and then you will see the video. It should be like the highest video at the top right here. Cause you see, like this say this what's the name there? It say like price action recap stream 3 days ago, right? That it'll be like that, like the one, and then when we do the first Sunday Q&A tonight, it'll be a video in here that say first Sunday Q&A, right? And if you're in the gold tier, right? If you're in the gold tier, right, inside the gold tier, it'll be a video inside here that say first Sunday Q&A, right? It'll say first Sunday Q&A inside the gold tier right there. When you look at, you know what I'm saying, you go into the list, you'll see that what's the name? Cause it's like when I set it up, it's like I just put it into the different playlists, right? I put it in a different playlist for whoever it pertains to, right? And you just go to your playlist and look at it. Whereas before, you could just go to YouTube and go under the member, like the members playlist, the member section playlist, and you could see it if you had access to it. But now, since it's not done through YouTube, right? You just have to go to your playlist and be like, okay, yeah, this the video. Then that's how you watch your replays. Just going to that playlist for the gold tier, the platinum tier, the diamond tier, whatever. You don't have to. And if you want to go look at old gold tier videos, then you would have to go into that gold tier um playlist, right? Whereas, you know what I'm saying, because it's a separate thing now, and the only way I can separate it is by putting them in different playlists. Because YouTube used to separate it by rights. You know what I'm saying? Like if it knew you don't have the right to see this video, so it wouldn't let you see it. But when it's unlisted, if I give you access to that playlist, you can see anything in that playlist if I give you access to it. You see what I'm saying? So, and the only way to separate it for me, it was to do it inside Discord by giving, you know what I'm saying? Like if I click on here, if I click on there, if you look there, it's a black spiders are the only one that's got access to this channel, right? And then gold members are the only ones that got access to this channel, right? And then same thing, diamond members. And when you go to the diamond channel in the lecture, right, diamond members are the only ones that's got access to that channel. And then down here, you see this boot camp replay, like boot camp. There's no such tier as boot camp, but like the people who went through the boot camp, right? This is how you get back to that playlist, right? Even though you should already have access to that because it was tied directly to your email. I want to make sure I have a spot where people can come back and get to those videos easily. You see what I'm saying? All right. Any other questions? This is just the clarification time. I want to make sure everybody on the same sheet of music. I don't want nobody, you know what I'm saying, like lighting their torches and getting their pitchforks. It all every I be
Hey, Tim,
yes.
I don't have a question, but when you're answering questions, I'm on the Zoom. I cannot hear the question. I can hear you're answering something, but who's asking the questions? Are those in Discord or where are the questions coming from? I can't hear anything other than you talking.
Oh yeah, you can y'all can't hear the Discord people talking. Y'all didn't hear Lord when he was talking.
No, I didn't.
Not on Zoom.
Oh, hold up. Cause see, Zoom, I be like this thing be changed. I got to go. I could have swore I saved this as a default. Cause man, we did this before. We did this before where it was like I had to remember when I had to click on share sound. Let me do this right here. See, it's like I saved this as a default, and it's not it won't stay saved. And then I can't even show y'all. Discord probably could see that screen, but Zoom, y'all know y'all, it don't show y'all the screen, right? But this share sound button right there, it won't stay checked. Now let me hit that. Somebody say something on Discord for me, please.
Hello. What's up?
Son,
Can you hear me?
All right. Can y'all hear it now?
Yes.
Yes,
See,
sir.
it keep turning that off. I've been through that before. Y'all should have said something.
No, but they didn't say Discord, Tim. They said they couldn't hear through the Zoom.
I
They
know,
couldn't hear
but
anything.
I'm sharing the screen, but it wasn't sharing the sound. It wasn't, you know what I'm saying? It was so they couldn't hear y'all talking.
Well, I thought somebody was typing. That's why. I figured they were in chat, and I'm not in chat, so I'm like, oh, okay, somebody's in chat. But thank you for the
Yeah,
clarification, though. That was great.
yeah. It like cause I keep now that I see that they keep taking that away, I'm gonna start checking it now. I'm
All
gonna
right.
start
Thank you.
checking it now. And so that when the people are talking, and see, that's why I like for us to be in the same place and talk. That's why I'm like, come over. I was like, y'all come on over to the Zoom. Come on over to the Zoom. Because, but you know what I'm saying? Now that I know that it does that, I'll make sure Deborah told me I thought it was coming from YouTube.
So, all right. Thanks, Tim.
All right. Okay. Okay, dude.
Wait, Tim, where's the Zoom link?
I dropped it
My
in.
bad.
I had dropped it in the in the chat in the Discord.
Oh, okay. So it's in the main chat
No,
or
no,
in the
no.
voice
In
chat?
in the voice chat, in the I Stay Popped Up chat, it's right above
Got you.
when Kashaya
Okay,
said good
bet. I
evening,
got you.
everybody. Yeah, it was like at 5:06.
Yep. Okay, perfect. Perfect.
Yeah.
Got
Okay.
you.
Yeah. And then I had put the YouTube link in there too when I changed it to because I know Deborah be like, Tim, I want to look at it on my TV. It's too small to be watching on this little screen right here. Put it where I can watch it on my TV.
You ought to stop.
Okay, so if ain't nobody got nothing else, I'm gonna pull up the charts and we gonna try to pick up where we left off yesterday. Yesterday we got interrupted because somebody was at their kid's soccer game and were like screaming. We couldn't hardly hear. And, you know what I'm saying? They were blowing horns and stuff, and we just had to end and we had to end early. And so we gonna try to pick up where we left off at. I'm trying to figure out how to put this hand because this thing when I be holding my hand up like this right here when I'm talking, and it be think I'm trying to raise my hand. So I need to find it's a button that say lower hand or something like that. But I can't lower hand. There it is right there. Right. It because it recognized the gestures. It recognized the gestures. So I wonder if it recognizes a thumbs up. Will it recognize thumbs up? Nope. It don't recognize thumbs up. Recognize peace. Peace. Nope. Recognize raise the hand. I know I recognize. I might have to wait a little while. Wait a little while. All right. Okay, let's get to it, man. Enough of that. Close that. Move y'all out of the way. All right. And so, okay, if y'all got questions or want to say anything, just unmute. Feel free to unmute and talk away. Again, I'd like to thank y'all for spending y'all hard-earned money to hang out with your boy. You can do 100 million things with that hard-earned money, but y'all decide to support Tim's Tidbits. Okay, and I appreciate you. Okay, I didn't delete anything off the chart from yesterday. So looking at it, I kind of understand what we was talking about. Right, I'm looking at what we was talking about. All right, so why is this a green line? I don't know. That's going to mess with my brain. So I'm going to change that to a red line. Okay. All right. So looking at what we mapped out yesterday, right? We see that price had come down to a monthly anticipatory reactionary point, right? We see that price had come down to a monthly anticipatory reactionary point. On this daily time frame, I see that we marked out all of February's price action right here. This is the entire month of February, right? So looking at from the beginning of February to now, came up and we took out the buy side, right? And then we came down and we took out the sell side. Now, whenever we are, what do we say? When we come into looking at price, right? When we come into looking at price, no matter if we've been watching it for a while or if we just coming right in and don't understand what's going on, what do we want to allow the algorithm to do? All right, hold on, let's go back. Since y'all been so patient with me and y'all been so kind, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to record this to the cloud, and when we get finished, I'm going to put a link inside the I Stay Popped Up chat so that you can go and download this. All right, if I get on the right thing. I'm recording it to the cloud, and when I get finished, it's not going to be on YouTube. I'm recording it to the Zoom cloud. So I'm recording it to the cloud, and when we get finished, why y'all ain't tell me I wasn't sharing my screen? Am I? Oh, I am sharing my screen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sharing my screen. I looked over there and I just saw myself, but I'm sharing my screen because I just looked at the bottom and I can see my screen. Yes. All right. So when I get finished, I'm going to put a link inside the real quick. See if it do it before I even get started because I'll be forgetting stuff. All right. Recording. Okay. Price says, okay, it's doing it right now. So I'm going to copy this right now. Copy this link right now. All right. And I'm going to put it in the chat right now. Right. So that is the link right there. Once we get finished and it finished processing, right, you can click on that link that I put in the chat right there, and you can download what we are doing right now. Now, don't be like, hey, Tim, can you do that cloud thing again when I be doing pop-ups? I'm talking, I'm looking at you, Deborah. Tim, me and Sherwin about to go. Me and Sherwin about to go get us something to eat. Can you record it? Me and Sherwin got to go take a trip to see the grandbaby. Can you record it? Okay, so now God is recording to the cloud. So if you want to go back and watch this replay, it will be there for you to download and record. Okay, I mean for you to download to your computer. All right, so we came. Oh, that's what I was saying. When you start looking at price, right? When you start looking at price, what do you want the algorithm to do first? You want to allow the algorithm to do what?
Establish your range.
Establish a range, right? You want it to establish a range. So when we come into February, right? Notice this is the beginning of February here, right? This is the beginning of February there. Okay, before we get into that, once it establishes a range, let's do this right here for the notey note takers, right? We're doing this for the notey note takers. Right. Once we're gonna let it establish range, right? Once we let it establish range, what are we gonna do next? What are we doing next? What's your next thing? Let it establish a range. Then attack one side. Shout out here, Learn to Share with the type. And I wasn't even, I just happened to look up and see that. Y'all open your mouth and talk now, because I wasn't even looking. I just happened, I was stretching a little bit and I opened my eyes and they happened to see attack one side, right? So we're going to attack one side, right? Attack the LIQ, right? We're going to attack liquidity. Don't matter which liquidity attacks, right? We're going to attack that liquidity. And then once we attack that liquidity, right, what do we look for, right? We let it establish a range. We attack liquidity, right? Boom. Will it continue or reject, right? Right, continuation or rejection, right? Continuation or rejection, right? That's when we start out. When you get on the chart, that's what you want to do right there, off rip. That's the first thing you want to do off rip. Now, since price is fractal and it's going to give you certain signatures, right? 7 to 8 times out of 10, I say I'm just this is a number I'm making up off the top of my head. Now, don't take this to heart. I'm just saying 7 to 8 times out of 10, no matter when you start watching price, right? If you do these 3 steps right here, right? Let me turn my fancy dancing on. I restarted my computer, so I got to turn it back on. Right? If you do these 3 steps right here, right, then you will be afforded opportunity to participate in the move, right? If you notice here, when we come into February, this is the first day of February right here, right? We create a low right here. Let's go to our lines, right? We create a low right here. Oh, and then after we see the continuation or rejection, right? Y'all know what we're doing. We look for opportunity to either continue or engage the opposite side. All right. All right. All right. Okay. I say look for entry. You know what I'm talking about. All right. So we came here. We made a low. Okay. We came here. We made a high right there. Right. then, right, we made a low, made a high, right, came down, engaged the buy side, right, and then reversed and engaged the sell side, right? So we established a range, we engaged one side, and then we didn't show, right? We made a fair value gap there, and we're watching to see if we're going to continue off it. But this BISI did not create BISIs, and then we got an inversion and a change in the state of delivery, right? So that right there is a rejection, and off of that rejection, we engaged the sell side. Now, that's if you just started watching from February 1st. But if you didn't just start watching that February 1st, you see here that we, right, we made a low here, right? We made a low here. We made a high here, right? Made a low there. We made a high here. We came down and engineered liquidity. We made relative equal lows. So we engineered sell side by making relative equal lows, right? And then we engaged the buy side. We rejected the buy side, changing the state of delivery. Then we came down and took out the liquidity that we had engineered, right? So if you start watching from here, right, we had an opportunity, right? We let it establish a range, engaged one side, came down and took out the engineered liquidity, right? And you can see it happen over and over and over and over again, right? Over and over again. Now, if you come, you say, well, Tim, what do you mean? Right? If we come down here, right? If we come down here to that level, that low there, right? We come down there. Okay, we made a low. We came up. We made a high. Right, we came up. We made a high. Okay. Again, we came down here. We made a low. Right, we went up. We made a high. We came down. Engineered liquidity, made relative equal lows, right? Pushed up, took out internal buy side, right? Pulled down, created relative equal lows, push up, took out more internal buy side off these relative equal highs that we created, right? Failed to take out the overall high, reversed off of these relative equal highs, then came down and took out the relative equal lows, right? Inside this range here, right? And from that high to that high, right? Came down and took out the relative equal lows right there. So now in this range here, we've established a range and we have engaged the sell side, right? So we've established a range and we've engaged the sell side. So now that we've engaged the sell side, now, oh, the market just opened up, right? Now we're looking to see, do we reject the low? Like right now, it's looking as if we want to reject the low, right? Because we traded to the sell side, right? And then we traded deep back up into the range, right? Respecting the monthly order block, right? Because remember, we talked about on the monthly basis, we want to see how February closed in reference to mean threshold of this monthly order block. So far, February is still respecting bullish order flow, right? The on the weekly, right? We've came down on the weekly and we engaged, right? The weekly, I think it was like a weekly order block over here. I thought we had it marked out. Might have been when we was looking at something else, but we had a weekly order block over here, right? That we respected, right? Because we closed up here on the weekly, right? We respected the order block and closed inside the propulsion block, right? I mean, let's talk about that. I thought we used to have this highlighted out because it was like a purple color. That might have been during a tape reading session that I'm thinking about. It might have been during a tape reading session when we talked about this and we had it colored, but there was a weekly bullish order block that we respected, right? Right there. Yeah, boom. And that's how we had it marked out, right? So that's our monthly That's our weekly, the purple box. Right. So we're respecting the weekly mean threshold. We're respecting the monthly mean threshold. Right. And so right now we're still respecting the bullish order flow. Right. And then in the sense of the weekly time frame, right? We were here consolidating this area there. We made a low, we made a high. Now we've come down, engaged that low inside this little consolidation of engineering liquidity, right? So we're engineering liquidity there, right? We pushed up, came down, and just started moving sideways in there, created relative equal highs, pulled down, engaged the sell side. We've taken the sell side and thus far respecting it. So we're still showing bullish order flow on the weekly. Okay. So now you're looking to see, now that we've engaged the sell side for this area that we let the market establish, now you're looking for a continuation signature or a reversal signature to come back and engage these relative equal highs. Okay. So that's how we always say, people say, how do we see it in real time? Pardon my lack of manners. I did not speak. Hey, everyone. We used to it. Hello, Hitler this year. Hello, how art thou? All right. Okay, so this is how you see it in real time. This is how we see stuff in real time. We just look for signatures. If price does this, then it should do that. There's no such thing as a magic wand. There's no such thing as, you just gonna know what price is gonna do every second of the day. You just go through the motions of, if price does this, then it should do that. And the algorithm is not gonna stop being the algorithm. It's gonna do what it's supposed to do, even when it's being held within a range. Right. Even when it's being held within a range, even when it's being manipulated, we've seen time and time again how price just continues to show these bullish and bearish signatures based off of the current order flow. All right, so that's where we are in price. That's what we've done for the month of February. Right. We're still inside a range on the monthly and weekly time frame, right? Like I say, we're still inside of a range. We're still showing a respect for bullish order flow, right? But we're still inside of a range. Okay. So you want to play it very careful, my opinion. You want to play it very careful because we're still inside the range. And as long as you're inside of a range, you know that the algorithm is engineering liquidity. We see it now that we got a premium gap up for the new week opening gap. All right, so we'll go in and create our new week opening gap. Do we have any questions before we jump straight into the preparation of the chart? Do we have any questions before we jump right in? Clone that. Unlock that. That. What's tomorrow? The 3rd. Nothing. Everybody quiet. Everybody quiet. I had an old sergeant.
Got a question.
Okay. Oh, hold up. I'm sorry. I heard some echoing. Oh, that ain't my fault. That's your fault.
That was my fault.
Yeah, you echoing.
Okay. I had my other one on. I saw this, I guess it's an older quote from ICT. And I think I understand it, but I just wanted to ask if I was looking at it right. Where is it? It says, if you treat the 4-hour or the 60-minute as your daily chart and study 5-minute structure, then basically you see a whole new world. What does that mean? Am I
I mean, price is fractal, and
Right.
whatever you're using as your higher time frame, just know the restrictions of the time frames you're using. It's just like when we talk about, okay, understanding what you do, like if you're looking at the daily time frame, understand the time horizon that it's going to take for that to play out. If you're looking at a weekly time frame, understand the time horizon it's going to take for that to play out. So if you're using this as a higher time frame narrative, you want to play within that higher time frame range. You don't want to, and he's saying it'll open up a whole new world to you, because that's going to give you a lot more opportunities to see setups that are tradable. That's just like the other day when I was like, this is something that I shared with somebody on their one-on-one, and it was involving the you just using the 930 opening range as your dealing range that you're looking to trade off of. Let the opening range establish itself, wait for it to engage the buy side or the sell side, then look for continuation or reversal to go back to the opposite end or continue to a higher time frame target, right? So doing this is going to allow you to look for trades every single day, because every single day there's going to be a 930 opening range. That's never going to change. The 930 opening range is always going to be something that the algorithm refers back to. That's never going to change, right? So it's going to give you a whole lot more opportunities to try to engage the market. So what he's saying is, if you take a 60-minute chart and use that as your daily time frame, right? Inside the New York session alone, right? Inside the New York session alone, we're going to go to, that's not what I want, right? We're going to go to 930 to 1600, right? So from 930 to 1600, right? So you're looking at, right, you got this. It's 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3 o'clock candles. That's 5 different hourly candles that's forming between the 930 and 4 o'clock range, plus an extra 30 minutes beforehand. You see what I'm saying? So you got 5 hourly candles. All right. So you're having the opportunity to look to trade inside this hour, inside this hour, inside this hour, inside this hour, and inside this hour, and inside this hour. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different hours, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes, 6. I forgot to get down there. So you got 6 different hours that you're looking at opportunities to trade. Because if you use it for your daily time frame, you're looking at this as an entire day. So you're just looking to trade inside of that entire day, right? If you're looking at this, you're using that as your entire day. You look for that to trade as your entire day. So if we take this and highlight just this one day right here, right? And we're going to change this to Azul, right? We're going to do this, make that Azul, okay? And then I'm going to yonk this off, right? Yonk all that off, yoink, and put it on 5-minute candles, right? So I'm putting on 5-minute candles now, right? So using the hourly time frame, right? This is that one, right, candle. Remember we had, if I go back to 60 minutes, remember we highlighted that one candle right there. Right now, if I go to the 5-minute time frame, so now during this one 60-minute candle, right, you're treating this right here as your entire day, right? You're treating that as an entire day, right? So you're looking at, okay, this is what happened this entire day, right? So okay, that's what happened that entire day, right? So you're letting that day play out. And then, so we're gonna put over, that's 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's like a whole week right there. Right. So now come here. Copy this over there. And we'll make that purple. Make this right here green. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so go back to 5-minute candles there. So now, right, we're looking at this right here. So that's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, right? So you're looking at this hourly candle as your entire day, right? And so now we see here that we opened this candle here. That's our opening price. What's this line there? I don't know what it is, but I'm getting it out of there, right? So it's here. Right. We put a true session open right there. So that's our session open right there. All right. So that's our open. That's our open of the week right there. Right. So that's our open of the week there. Right. And we're just looking at these 5-minute candles here. And so now we're just watching price and looking for opportunities to trade inside these different days, right? What does price offer me to trade inside these different days, right? After we open up, right? So we just go in there like we always do, right? This is where the week open up right there. We're waiting for it to do something. Okay. We come here, we establish a low. Right. Let's change this to red, right? Come here, we establish a high right there. Right. Go there, boom, green there. So now we come in and we establish a low, establish the high. All right, we come down to this internal liquidity there, right? Come down to this internal liquidity right there. And then we stop, form another low, and we come up and we create relative equal highs right there, right? So we create relative equal highs and then start to back off. So now at this point right here, you could look for, right, okay, opportunities to sell. We created relative equal highs and we backed off, right? So if we come to relative equal highs and back off, when we reject the high, right, we can look where the low that sent us there. That high sent us there, that low sent us there. So this day we created a range. This day we came up here, right? We're engineering liquidity there and we're pushing down. You can look for opportunity to trade off of there just based off of these time frames alone. This is my daily range. So I'm not trying to push something all out here. I'm looking for, we've rejected this high. We've come down and created an inversion fair value gap. We created a SIBI. So now, right, I'm trying to get short off of this SIBI. How far am I going to go? I'm just going to go right here to this low. Why? Because this right here is low hanging fruit that's inside my entire day, right? So you're just using it the same way we use everything else, but you're just using intraday time frames, and you want to realize, okay, I don't want to be trying to trade outside of this hourly range. It can go outside of the hourly range, but if I'm just using the hourly as my daily time frame, right, I'm looking to trade inside the construct of that prior day. What is price doing? This is my daily high. This is my daily low, right? We push up here, we create relative equal highs, and then we start to show bearish order flow. So now I'm looking for a reason to short, right? It's That's just a long drawn out way to say just keep doing the same thing that you already doing, but price is fractal. So take it down through time. The same thing we talk about all the time. When you're looking at price, understand what time frame you're looking at, why you're looking at it. You can use these intraday time frames, but know you got to trade within the range in which you're getting your narrative from. You don't want to build your narrative from down up. You build it from up down. Right? Make sense? Or did I just waste a whole bunch of time?
No, it makes sense. You kind of just looking at the making of a candle within that hour, but still, using it to like the open, high, low, close in addition to what you were saying, letting it establish that range. Okay, cool. Yes. Thank you.
Stacks on stacks on stacks. Price is fractal. Never forget everything that you learned up until where you are now. You just want to keep building. You got building blocks that you build. Connect the dots. La la la. That's what Pee Wee Herman said. Connect the dots. La la la. All right. There's a new week opening gap there. Got a premium new week opening gap, meaning we gapped up, right? Price closed here on Friday at 20,909 even, and opened up here at 21,005 and a quarter, right? That is a 96 and a quarter gap up. 96 and a quarter gap up. Right? Showing that the algorithm was in a hurry to get up somewhere. It was in a hurry to get up somewhere because it just gapped all the way up. All right. Looking at our weekly chart, right? That's our current new week opening gap that we're trading at right now. That's our current new week opening gap there. Okay, we got some other stuff above us, right? There's a huge new week opening gap over here we talked about that gap before on the 3rd, right? From February 3rd, that huge new week opening gap right there, that's above us in price, all right? Whenever you're in between two new week opening gaps, a new week opening gap and a new day opening gap, two new day opening gaps, whatever it may be, whenever you're in between these two areas, right? You always want to take into consideration consequent event horizon. All right. And for those who don't know what event horizon is just the 50% in between a new week opening gap and a new day opening gap, or two new day opening gaps, or boom, that price right there in the middle, that's event horizon right there. That 50% between the new week, new day opening gaps, whatever it is, when you got two of them and you're in between, right? You want to keep that area in mind, that price level in mind. Now, what I do, I grade the area of the event horizon, right? I got the lowest point, the highest point, and then event horizon, and then I got the upper quadrant and lower quadrant mapped out, right? Because price is fractal with everything it do. So I want to see how it reacts to all of these important levels as you move up, right? The lower quarter is important. The lower quadrant, important. Event horizon, important. The upper quadrant, important. The terminus, important, right? All those are important specific levels that you want to see how price reacts to them as it moves through the days and hours and seconds and all of that, right? As far as below price, we've swept liquidity here, right? So we've swept liquidity there, took out liquidity there, respecting the order blocks over here on the weekly and the monthly basis, right? And now we got a discount wick below us, right? So as far as the weekly, the only thing I have here is weekly, we got a discount wick there the consequent encroachment of the week down there, and then we got a low. Right, that's all I got on the weekly. Again, we've traded back into that order block, but I'm not marking it out. You can mark it if you want to. I like to focus on imbalances and liquidity. All right. And this is last week's low and last week's high. So let's unhide those. Last week's low, last week's high. Put them on the right candles. Y'all know how I am about that. We needed to be on the correct camel. I said candle. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness, excuse me. So weekly high, weekly low set that like I say consequent encroachment of that wick. All right. That's about all of them mark. That's about all of them mark. We got no prior week lows over here. All right, go 3 weeks back. We got a prior week low there. We got a couple prior week lows over there. Ain't gonna bother marking none of that out because we got the new week opening gap and the consequent encroachment of the last week's wick right here, more closely in price. If anything, you could possibly watch that, see reaction to it. A prior week's low. Daily chart. All right, daily chart. We have gapped up with a premium. All right, so now we closed. Again, when we said we closed with the opportunity, well, not with the opportunity, we closed with a bearish fair value gap of this size right here on the daily. It's our daily fair value gap that we close with on the daily time frame. Now we've gapped up above consequent encroachment, right? Gap up above consequent encroachment and start to trade down a little bit, right? So that's the daily fair value gap that we're trading inside of right now. Right. I'm not gonna leave it there because we got a new week opening gap there, and that's just too much on my chart. But we'll mark the daily low and high. And then I forgot about the monthly low and high. Excuse me, we started a new month. So I forgot about the monthly low and high. So the monthly low and high. I mean the monthly low and the weekly low are the same. Dog tired boss. I just fell asleep. Mid chart prep. I fell asleep. Mid chart prep. Oh, one wrong way. Y'all hold on for a second. You say I'm making you yawn? Man, out of there. Out of there. So it's the mic low and high. All right. Okay. We got our all right, we're gonna do our daily low and high. Daily. Is my daily high gone? Man, my daily high is gone. What happened to my daily high? I wonder what happened to my daily high. All three of those right in the same spot. The same spot. That's gonna be rough McGruff. Okay, dope. All right. So now for the daily, right? Like I say, we gapped up into the SIBI right here. I don't like how these are overlapping like that right there. So what I'm gonna do instead of highlighting the SIB, the whole SIBI, I'm going to remove the event horizon and then just grade this SIBI. Not talking to you, I said SIBI. Still a lot going on there. Still a lot going on with that. I still don't like how that looked, but I deal with it for right now. Just look at a 4 hour and then go call it quit. quits there. So in this 4-hour, we actually created an inversion fair value gap on the 4 hours. So right now we have an inversion fair value gap and we have a change in the state of delivery there on the 4-hour time frame. Right. So came up, bullish fair value gap, changed the state of delivery on the 4-hour time frame, and then that is where we are now. Yeah, so that's all I got as far as chart preparation. And again, I don't like how that looks, so took that off. Anybody got anything to me? Anything for me, should I say? 7 o'clock, we got Q&A. First Sunday Q&A at 7 o'clock. So that's in like a couple minutes. I did not edit this video for the TV program today, so I got to do that. No questions, okay. Anybody got anything? Where you walk down, what software? Talk about for recording screens. I use Streamlab OBS. I use Streamlab OBS. I did like a little walkthrough video of how I set it up and all of that right there. But this is the Streamlab OBS once it come up. Right, this is the software that I use to record my screen. Right here, Streamlab OBS. It's a free software. You can go in and record screen right now. It's for my desktop. I only show my desktop. Right. My camera is, I'm using my camera so you can't see it right now. But Streamlab OBS, that's what I use. It's free. I use that to record my screen, and any other free software that you can get that record your screen, that'll work too. All right, so
but if you are in Zoom, you can use the more button and make your own recording to your own computer.
Okay. And you said that's on when we go to the more button?
Yeah, more and then recording.
Oh, okay. And it's okay, so when we in Zoom, you'll be able to record your own screen there. Let me see here. Make sure there ain't no kind of restriction on that. Cause a lot of times it be like different restrictions. I don't know it be on there that I keep like this share screen. I done changed that 900 times. It keep changing. Uh-oh, I hit pause recording. What did it say? Lil Hawk is requesting to record there. See, it popped up. Apply these permissions to all future meetings. Okay.
Yeah, I was just trying to see if it worked. What
Yeah.
Jim was saying.
Yeah, it just I just hit approve. See, it just asked me to approve it, right? And then I was trying to see if it was like a setting that I could change, because I like a lot of times it'd be asking me to, cause like just now it said it was actually for permission, and I hit allow, and I clicked the button, said this and all future things, but I was trying to see if it was a way that I could change it. Let's see, participants, nope. Video, nope. All right. Go to these. That's just the record button. Pause, record, stop, record, transcript, reactions, disable automations, stop live, sharing, meeting info. I don't see why I do like a, stop this right here. Stop this. Let me stop. Oh, let me see. Host tools. What's host tools? No, that's host tools. Maybe wait and roll. Share screen. Request to record to computer. That's grayed out. Request host to start cloud record. Record to computer. A request to record computer is grayed out. Is there anybody else that
I could try it. Mine's not grayed out.
try it and see what happens? Cause I hit when Lil Hawk, it popped up saying Lil Hawk is requesting, and I just hit approving for all future things. So
Yeah, mine's recording now. I stopped it and then I recorded again, and it didn't ask me to send you a request.
okay. Did it ask you, Jim?
Yes, and then it said that it was approved.
Did you approve mine, or was I just able to automatically?
I think it was approved when I did it for Lil Hawk. Cause I clicked, it was a button, it said Lil Hawk action to record, and it was a box under that said allow for all future something. And I can't remember what it said. I don't know if it said all future participants or all future, it said all future something. And I clicked that box and I hit okay. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I like somebody else do it. And I think that might have took care of everybody else. And I don't know if it's all future recordings or if it's just for everybody in this meeting that want to record it. So if you want to record it and it pop up, if I see it pop up, I'll just click record. You see, I'll click approve it. But if it don't ask me to do that no more in the future, then so now doing it with Zoom, we ain't got to worry about no other software. Zoom take care of all that right there. So there you go. Thank you for asking that question, Yolanda. Thank you for it, because we done figured out that we don't need no other software. Doing it through Zoom, you can just record it. If it ain't something I'm recording, you can just record it right inside Zoom. Look at God, won't he do it? All right. Tomorrow's Monday. Tape reading. All right, tape reading session going on tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Q&A session popping off in about 20 minutes. Y'all got questions, pull up with your hard-hitting questions. I'm about to set all of that up now. If you don't have any questions, it'll be a quick meeting tonight. Starting out a new week. Let's go into it. Like we said, we've reached significant levels that we was anticipating price to draw toward. So let's go into it not with
Thanks.
You're welcome. Let's go into it not with like overzealous, but let's sit back and let's see what price wants to do for us. I look at that once we start Q&A, because I got to go set everything up. I was going to say we're going to look at the economic calendar. If you will not be on the Q&A, just make sure you check out the economic calendar going into this week and see what we got coming up throughout the week. All right.
I think it's NFP week.
NFP week. It sounds like it makes sense. It's the beginning of the month, so it probably will be. It comes around pretty fast. That month be rolling around. So yep, we'll look at the calendar for sure before we start the trading week. Again, the link for the recording to the cloud that we did tonight is inside the chat. Hopefully you copied it. All right, hopefully you copied it. Take advantage to copy it now before I get ready to end it. All right. They got the link and the passcode. I think I think you need a passcode for it. At least it said copy link and passcode. So you can download it and rewatch it if you would like to. All right. I'll see y'all in the morning. Or I'll see y'all in a few minutes for the Q&A.